Mate, no problem. I'll come on. I'll tell him what I think.
Good win today, 4-0. We got the job done. You want to get some stuff off your chest?
Yeah, of course I want to get some stuff. Every time I come out of here, it's always negative, negative, negative. Do you not appreciate that Ollie is going in the right direction? Think of the 3 signings he's made. Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Dan James. Okay, Dan James had a slow start, I appreciate that. But a fast start, a fast start, and he's tailed off. But do you not appreciate that Wan-Bissaka and Maguire have been good signings?
Absolutely.
He's had 1 transfer window. So why are you constantly negative about Ollie? Give me a reason.
No, not me. That's just people. Yeah, it's not me personally.
Well, you're United stand. Why are you constantly so negative?
No, it's all the United stand.
Believe me, I've seen that guy, Saeed, say, constantly singing, Ollie, 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 but Pogba, we sing nothing. Let me just say it right now. We have no individual song about Pogba. If Pogba loved United, he's our best player. We all know that. Everyone here knows Pogba is our best player. If he loved United and he really, really wanted to play for us, which I know he doesn't because his agent has said he does not want to play for us.
Last week he said he wanted
bollocks. If he really wanted to play for us, we would be singing Pogba's name. We all know, realistically, he wants to go to Real Madrid.
I don't think his heart's in it,
He wants to go to Real Madrid. He wants to play under Zidane. We all know that. So why should we be singing Pogba's name? And why is it also interlinked between Pogba and Ollie? Because we can love Ollie because he's a club legend and he's going in the right direction, but we don't need to sing Ollie's name as well as Pogba's name.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. And with the Ollie situation in terms of the progress you feel that he's making and stuff like that, and we're in a rebuild, how important is it then in the rebuild to get the balance between attaining results that keeps you there or thereabout and making that progress? How important is that?
Listen, we're 5 or 6 points off 4th. So it's not like we're in a terrible position. It's not like we're in relegation. With 5, listen, you've got City and Liverpool who are top 1 and 2. They're way ahead of us. So when people say, oh, we got smacked off City, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. But we all know that we're way off. We're way off City. We all know that.
So is it about adjusting? You see, in this rebuild, then, because you know, a lot of fans say to me, Flex, we shouldn't accept this, and they say that we're lowering our expectations. But in a rebuild, then, is it important that you readjust your expectations in order to be patient? Then,
yeah, I think so. Yes. Obviously, when Fergie was there, we used to win at least a trophy every season. We won the treble, we won the double, but it's not realistic now. It's not realistic with that team. Can you honestly see that team winning the league? No.
I've got another question.
FA Cup, no. League Cup, no.
Okay, fair enough. So you see people who say they can't see a clear way of playing with Ollie. They can't see a pattern of play. And you look at teams like, say, Sheffield United. You look at teams like Wolves. You look at Lampard. He's only just come into the job at Chelsea. He's got a way of playing. What do you say to those fans who question Ollie's style of play?
All I will say about Chelsea is,
and they spent no money as well.
Yeah, they've played okay. But how many games have won in the last 5? Tell me that. How many games?
They're on bad form.
Yeah, on bad form. You always see a team like Wolves or a team like Sheffield United who come up and they play out of their skin. They play better than the level. They overachieve. That constantly happens. Year in, year out, you see an overachiever. So that's not an issue to me. You constantly see an overachiever. Wolves did it last year. They're doing it again. But you constantly see an overachiever. So to me, you look at United and you separate it from those teams. We're in a rebuild. I appreciate the rebuild's been far too long. It's been far too long.
We've had to keep starting again, haven't we? Because we keep changing manager.
It's been far too long. But at the end of the day,
it's not wrong. That's why Ollie out's wrong.
It's not right. It's not right.
Yeah, it's not right. You got to give him a chance.
Give him a chance. You boys don't give him a chance. That's what I'm saying. No, they don't. No, they don't. You boys look at Ollie, and you look at Pogba, and you make him one. That's not the case. We love Pogba if he wanted to play for us because he's our best player. But all this situation is not the same. It's not the same.
I think the lads.
We can support Ollie and want Pogba to go. We can.
You see the people that I speak to fans up and down the country, everywhere, as you know. And I spoke to a lot of fans who completely see, like yourself, who completely see the vision. Some fans not so much. And like you said, it is about opinion. The first thing I want to say to you is, seriously, thank you for coming on here, even though you might not agree with that, and actually and discussing it properly, because that's what it's about.
I've got to say, I do not agree with what your opinion is on your stand.
It's not my personal opinion. You mean some people that come on, you don't agree with their opinion? Absolutely.
But I've seen your tweets and I've seen everybody else's tweets. I sit in the Red Army, and you lot have sent for the Red Army, where we all sing, and you've made it about the Red Army. That's what you've done.
What I would say,
I've seen your tweets, and you have sent for the Red Army, saying you boys always sing about Ollie.
I've never personally tweeted that. What I would say is I'm pleased. What we don't want is a division amongst fans. What I'm pleased about is the fact that we can turn our attention. People are always going to have an opinion on the manager, because whether or not Ollie's a legend, he's now our manager, and we have to judge him as a manager on results, on in-game management, on progress, which is fine. We're going to do that. But what I liked today, if we're talking about positives, what I liked today is that a lot of the fans, not just in the singing section, voiced their.
Right, it's not the singing section; it's the Red Army.
Okay,
it's not the singing section, it's the Red Army. That's what it's called.
Okay, in the Red Army then, fair enough, if that's how you want to refer to it, in the Red Army. What I liked from not only that section but around the ground was that people voiced their frustrations at the board, at Ed Woodward, which is what when I was tweeting Mr. Aaron United, when I was tweeting him, you said, you never say anything about the Glazers, and I said, yes I did. The whole section has vented their frustration those guys,
against the Glazers, and he said, don't talk about that, boy. He said, I've never said anything about the Glazers. Believe me, we have. We know the Glazers and Woodward are the biggest issue. We all know that. Everybody around here knows
actually, this is
that.
the next question. Ollie, fair play. You're saying be patient. You see, underneath the Glazers and underneath this regime, do you think they're going to give him enough tools to be able to actually flourish?
That's a different question.
Yeah. No, but do you feel?
I don't know. Yeah. I do not know. I don't know what's going on in the boardroom. I hope so, but I don't know. Like as I said, we all know the Glazers and Woodward are the biggest issue. We all know that. Yeah. But it's a different. That's one issue. Yeah. But we can support Ollie in what he's trying to do, because he loves the club and the signings he's made have been good.
And you can see the progress.
And we can see where we're going.
All right. Listen. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it, especially coming on from Red Army as well. Cheers, man. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.